Today, we'll take a quick look into the mysterious world of ancient Egypt and find out who its main gods were. Their legends await us. Let's get started. Ra is the sun god, creator of the world, and the supreme deity of the Egyptian pantheon. The ancient Egyptians revered him as the source of life, light, and warmth. Every day, Ra sails across the sky in his solar bark, illuminating the world, and at night, he descends into the Duat, underworld, where he battles the forces of chaos, including the giant serpent Apophis, to rise again at dawn. Ra is often depicted as a man with the head of a falcon, crowned with a solar disk encircled by a cobra Urius, symbolizing protection. His cult was particularly strong in Heliopolis, where grand temples were dedicated to him. Pharaohs considered themselves incarnations of Ra on earth, emphasizing their divine authority. Symbols: solar disk, falcon, bark. Cultural significance: Ra embodied order, Ma'at, and was a central figure in Egyptian cosmology. Osiris is the god of the afterlife, fertility, and rebirth. According to myth, he was the first king of Egypt, teaching humanity agriculture and civilization. His brother Set, driven by envy, murdered Osiris, dismembered his body, and scattered the pieces across Egypt. Osiris's wife, Isis, gathered and revived his body through magic, allowing him to become the ruler of the underworld. He judges the souls of the deceased during the weighing of the hearts ceremony. Osiris is depicted as a mummified figure with green skin, symbolizing fertility, holding a crook and flail. Symbols: jed pillar, green skin, crook, and flail. Cultural significance: Osiris represented renewal and the promise of an afterlife. Isis is the goddess of magic, motherhood, and healing, one of the most revered figures in Egyptian mythology. As the wife of Osiris and mother of Horus, she is celebrated for her devotion and magical prowess. Isis reassembled Osiris's body after his murder and used her magic to resurrect him, conceiving Horus. Her cult spread beyond Egypt, reaching Greece and Rome. She is depicted with a throne on her head or with wings symbolizing protection. Isis was seen as a protector of all, from commoners to pharaohs, and her magical spells were used in healing rituals. Symbols: throne, not of Isis, wings. Cultural significance: Isis became the archetype of the ideal mother and protector. Set is the god of chaos, deserts, storms, and foreigners. Known as the antagonist who killed Osiris and fought Horus, his role is complex. Set also protected Ra's solar bark from the serpent Apophis, playing a vital role in maintaining cosmic order. He is depicted with the head of a mysterious animal, possibly an aardvark or mythical creature, and is associated with the color red. Despite his negative reputation, Set was revered in some regions of Egypt, especially Upper Egypt, as a symbol of strength and resilience. Symbols: desert, red color, Set animal. Cultural significance: Set embodied duality, destruction, and protection. Horus is the god of the sky, kingship, and protector of Egypt. The son of Osiris and Isis, he battled Set for the throne of Egypt, losing his left eye in the conflict, which became a symbol of wholeness and protection, the Eye of Horus, or Wedjat. Horus's victory made him the patron of pharaohs, who were seen as his earthly embodiments. He is depicted as a man with a falcon head or as a child in Isis's arms, Harpocrates. The Eye of Horus was used as a protective amulet and was linked to mathematical fractions in ancient Egyptian measurements. Symbols: Eye of Horus, falcon, double crown of Egypt. Cultural significance: Horus symbolized the triumph of order over chaos and divine legitimacy of rulership. Anubis is the god of embalming and the guide of souls to the afterlife. He oversaw the mummification process and protected the bodies of the deceased. During Osiris's judgment, Anubis weighed the heart of the deceased against the feather of Ma'at, truth, to determine their worthiness for eternal life. He is depicted with the head of a jackal, an animal associated with cemeteries. Priests performing mummification rituals often wore jackal masks to honor Anubis. Symbols: jackal, scales, embalming tools. Cultural significance: Anubis represented reverence for death and hope for a just judgment. Thoth is the god of wisdom, writing, science, and the moon. Regarded as the inventor of hieroglyphs, he was the patron of scribes and keeper of divine knowledge. Thoth recorded the outcomes of Osiris's judgment and assisted Ra in his journeys. He is depicted with the head of an ibis or baboon, often holding writing tools. Thoth's association with the moon symbolized timekeeping and cycles, and his cult was centered in Hermopolis. Symbols: ibis, baboon, papyrus, lunar disk. Cultural significance: Thoth was the patron of intellectuals and scholars. Sekhmet is the fierce goddess of war, destruction, and healing. Known as the Lady of Slaughter, she was created by Ra to punish humanity for their disobedience. In one myth, Sekhmet's bloodlust nearly destroyed all humans until Ra tricked her into drinking beer dyed red to resemble blood, calming her rage. Despite her destructive nature, Sekhmet was also a healer, invoked to ward off plagues and cure diseases. She is depicted as a woman with the head of a lioness, often wearing a solar disk in uraeus, symbolizing her connection to Ra. Sekhmet's dual nature as both destroyer and healer made her a powerful figure in Egyptian medicine, with priests trained in healing rituals dedicated to her. Symbols: lioness, solar disk, red linen. Cultural significance: Sekhmet represented the balance between destruction and protection, embodying the raw power of nature. Batet is the goddess of the home, joy, fertility, and protection. Associated with cats, revered in Egypt for their grace and ability to protect homes from pests, Batet could be gentle and nurturing but fierce as a lioness when defending her charges. She is depicted as a woman with the head of a cat or lioness, often holding a basket or sistrum, a musical instrument. The city of Bubastis hosted lavish festivals in Bastet's honor, attracting thousands of worshippers. Symbols: cat, lioness, sistrum. Cultural significance: Batet symbolized the joy of life and family protection. Hathor is the goddess of love, music, dance, motherhood, and joy, one of the most beloved deities in Egyptian mythology. Often associated with beauty and femininity, she was a patroness of women, lovers, and artists. Hathor was also connected to the afterlife, guiding souls and offering nourishment to the deceased in the Duat. In some myths, she is the mother of Horus or the wife of Ra, and she is linked to Sekhmet as her gentler counterpart. She is depicted as a woman with cow horns encircling a solar disk or as a cow, symbolizing nurturing and abundance. Her sacred instrument, the sistrum, was used in rituals to bring joy and ward off evil. Hathor's temple at Dendera was a major center of her worship, famous for its vibrant reliefs and astronomical ceiling. Symbols: cow, sistrum, solar disk with horns, mirror. Cultural significance: Hathor embodied love, celebration, and the nurturing aspects of life, bringing joy to both the living and the dead. Sobek is the god of the Nile, fertility, and military prowess, associated with the strength and ferocity of crocodiles. Revered as a protector and a symbol of pharaonic power, Sobek was believed to control the waters of the Nile, ensuring its life-giving floods that sustained Egyptian agriculture. In some myths, he was linked to creation, as crocodiles were seen emerging from the primordial waters. Sobek is depicted as a man with the head of a crocodile, often wearing a solar disk or a plumed headdress. His cult was particularly strong in the Fayum region, where crocodiles were mummified in his honor. Live crocodiles were kept in temples dedicated to Sobek, adorned with jewelry, and worshipped as living embodiments of the god. Symbols: crocodile, Nile waters, Ankh, life. Cultural significance: Sobek symbolized the power of the Nile and the duality of danger and protection, reflecting the crocodile's fearsome yet vital role in Egyptian life. We've explored the most significant and famous Egyptian gods. Thanks for watching till the end. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and see you soon, friends.